starting attack. Well, actually,
it won't stop people from playing Waylay.
I'm curious though again.
Kind of fire on defense, FNATIC on attack.
Obviously, the comp we
We're
saw
at 1-1 on the pistols.
fairly recently in Clash.
Everyone's on their bonus so
similar
far
to
as
this
well.
one, other than the obvious changes. Sky out. Or Sky in, sorry.
Yeah, like we said, this is what you want to be doing with this comp at the moment, because you can do this, and you want to get that reset of the flash coming up. So you're going to see the aggro on the fence a lot. Oh boy.
That stun makes it so uncomfortable for Fabian. You would
Yeah,
expect
he did incredible to get one though.
Before Alpha, having dove
Alpha
into the
Waylay.
to be cleans up the defenders. Leaves FNATIC with what should be an easy plant. And this is more the meta I was expecting to see in most of our games.
Oh boy, he might get a lot.
The Neon, the Waylay in the sky, so powerful. Look at that from Alpha, playing deep, taking a pick, and getting right out of there. You thought it was scary when you had to hit him twice, but when he can hit you and disappear,
that one
I think
way
it's
as well.
almost worse.
Oh. Getting back in is not going to be easy. Alpha's ace will not come through. But that time has been ticking for quite a while, and the post-plant of this FNATIC side has always been something to fear. Their bind was ratty for generations.
Oh.
And I think any team with Boaster, that will always be the case, or as the time has already gone.
Very nice.
And Boaster is there on the close. A pistol for FNATIC, no chance at a 6-0
this is lovely
deficit
from
like
them,
the
though.
last map. And as we've already mentioned, this is the map
stun
where we
util
now
is too
expect
good.
things to go
I think it might
their
be too hard to hold sights, right, against these two.
Just now,
That's why I think the harbor can be something that teams would lean on if they wanted to. But
the first round of overtime, that was the first
look how hard that is to hold sight. You got a Neon running out, you got a Waylay dashing at you. And then you got the stun as well.
He's giving
You got
himself
stun
a TED
saturate.
It's also good to see the FNATIC can still do FNATIC things. The comebacks, they were looking dejected. The faces were void of any form of happiness. And now, as we saw towards the end of Breeze, they started to have fun. They started to loosen up a bit as the rounds came their way. Bit of a shaky start there. Bit of a shaky follow through as well. Good stuff from Eternal Fire.
With
Just with
2 first
and a
downs.
bit of aggression to find the work to start with, and then a double. Trading out won't be easy though. To keep that ball rolling will require a lot of luck. Maybe
Why does Twitch have higher resolution? Why does YouTube have higher resolution than the Twitch stream? Dude, my Twitch couldn't handle it, so
and well,
I just kept it
that means
YouTube only.
doesn't go and clear those angles by himself, but he's happy to trailblaze. Well, Izzy's wrapped all the way around. He's now behind them. Did they hear it though? Because they're watching it. There's a chance that Crashies was close enough to hear the sprint through Bath.
What has under pressure?
Hey, it's pretty good timing.
Izzy quickly in behind, but
watching.
Oh yeah, but the planter is completely open. Luckily, Boaster, well, better weaponry, more health, and a classic that was unkind. Even the secondary player coming around for that angle, not going to find anything.
Could have been a little better for damage.
Dangerous. Quickly turns to very little. FNATIC 2 and 0 rifles kept through into the next round.
There a game after this?
Yeah, Liquid Cake. We look to Eternal Fire and see if they can get themselves onto the board.
Liquid are kind of already on top of this meta as well, so even though they've maybe had less time going to Santiago, they
too easy on this map, even though they chose it.
It's a meta that suits them well.
14-12 on the previous. Echo
okay,
having
bonus.
One of the strongest debuts, especially in that.
Do we have one in spawn for rotate? Insta flash down hits no one. Well, that's a lie. That hit the
16 and 3, but he was there.
That hit the Viper.
FNATIC, it's not a weak round.
Double smoke down fake, wall invested, and then they walk contact B.
It looks like they're gearing up for this B hit. We talked about them bouncing back mentally. Let's listen in.
Whoa.
Wait, I can't. Push me, but you can go back and be front. Yeah, probably rotate it. Yeah. I've left. I'm baiting left. I think trying to look for a kill. He might walk into hookah.
And long shot.
Nice. Just wait. They didn't wall up. I think I would just walk out.
Damn, in the mid rounds as well.
Dealing with the chaos, but they expected it only to be Waylay on that side. Echo backing him up.
Big hill, man.
Still to play with, but that was accounted for. You heard Boaster say it there. They know
how long do they have for the flash? They can't wait it out, right?
Been ready to roll, but a reposition Echo wraps around towards the elbow. Look how far away Audaz is
the
as
comp
well.
Frost was talking about? Yeah,
this
probably.
man's
There
debut,
might be
and it's time to step up to the
favored
plate
in
once
Pacific. I'm
again.
not sure, but
They
probably.
made it past the wall already, holding his ground. Should be a tough task. He finds the first, no trade.
Someone's got to swing
They're
wide.
slow to react. The flash, good, but
Bruh,
Echo's even better.
really good, man.
A double, and now the advantage for the defense. Crashies with it all to do.
Planting gives him a chance. Immediate fight.
Holy, look at this kid.
It's just too quick with it. That
Big
first
impact.
map might have not gone the way of his squad, but he definitely made a statement in that map. An important round. Of course, this was the bonus. This was a piece or two missing.
I mean, I
from
think
FNATIC,
Boaster was hoping that he was going to turn, but he peaked so early that...
from Izzy. But it looked like it was going to go FNATIC's way. It was only Echo on this side of the map that managed to throw a spanner in the works.
I love it. The energy from this guy showing up yet again when Eternal Fire need him in those early rounds. A big 3K there. I think was a bit ahead of the party on that swing around, and he's had a tough
light armors mean they might be able to buy next.
Indeed, in the first half of the previous map as well.
Way late ult. It's the only thing to separate them. And they're looking like they insta want to do it. Dog into ult. 3 here, though.
This time, much more direct from FNATIC. That promised aggression, but
now
Alpha has to cancel. Kayak doesn't have that luxury. He'll be caught in the open, dealt with by Fabian. Audaz here to help.
Spike.
And its body's on the floor for FNATIC.
Oh,
but it's
boy.
there. It's not their opponents. Alpha being cut off here. The double TP taken by Eternal Fire. It could be a mistake. In many moments it would be. But Echo and Izzy, they combine for the advantage. 3 versus 1. Crashy's at least punishing a next player, but 1v2, Spike down.
Yeah, it's doable.
This is far from an easy
He just needs to
round.
wait like 20 seconds, create the pressure like he could have gone over towards A.
Back 25 seconds, has Seekers, but
yeah, Seekers should be interesting, but he shouldn't, in my opinion.
In a 1v2, I wouldn't mind it.
Nah, because he kind of wants to get a kill before.
Maybe not, but with Crashies in a clutch, if he can find out that in for the flash, though.
That is devastating. Now you can use Seekers if you wanted to, but...
Now looks to make a move, looks to try and find where these players are hiding, but they're going to swing him together. Wonderful fundamentals from the remaining Eternal Fire players.
Sky Flash? No, Sky Flash is crazy. They bought light armors, they could force this.
I think he did the right thing by not popping the ult out and see it getting him much value.
Yeah, I do think with the neon wall, maybe you can do some safer waylay pathing, but...
And I like this idea. Wait for my flash to come back online, but unfortunately they had the same idea on the other side. Neki pops his, info's there, the round's already done. 2-2.
Deck pause.
Eternal Fire showing that they've certainly still got that brawl
Lucky,
ability.
thanks so much for the tier 1, man. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Even here on this map,
is this the Sky buff patch?
Should feel that bit more comfortable. And what I like about this is we're playing an even stronger aggressive dive with the Waylay, with the Neon, with the Sky as well. Those supportive flashes can be so strong, even for clearing angles, let alone for blinding up those players. And they dealt with the dive perfectly. Kayak ends up completely isolated thanks to...
Thanks so much for the primes. I appreciate the 5 months.
Pushed up on B long, but him coming back immediately forced Alpha to just take the TP, even though his ult was committed to elbow. And there should have been a free kill there. And Kayak in pursuit of that kill.
They force him down to an eco.
He doesn't have a TP. He can't get out of there.
It would have been a crazy force.
In the mud,
about
and
3K.
they dealt with him beautifully, and from there, it's just a domino effect. The double TP was a bit risky.
It wouldn't have been mad. Honestly, there's some teams that might have forced that.
Worried, but they made a meal out of it.
That's their style of play. I think a passive Eternal Fire.
Dude, they love a 2-on-2.
You're watching the wrong team, and even though they're up against an eco, that doesn't seem to be changing.
It was weird to do with the Sky, but
early aggression from Fabian. Of course, they've got the smoke down, but even still, even once his ability to recall fades, he's like, I'm still going in the smoke. Like, come on, I'm still going to push it. They want to look to hold on to a lot of ground in this part of the map. Of course, the double duelist for this team didn't necessarily feel as natural as some others. Like we knew, especially when it was Sop, that he was always going to be the man to watch. They tried Chamber on Echo at a point. But Fabian, even when they had players missing, it seemed to play that role incredibly well.
A nice flash. Flash over the top, see if anyone's over towards short. Get that rotate out early. Dude, Echo has to get... Well, won't be seeing that in a little bit. That's the thing that's been nerfed.
In a round like this, where FNATIC has so little to work with, and they keep it competitive. A 2v2, rifles to be retrieved, and a plan potentially to be found.
Can they both make a TP?
Going for the TP.
Oh.
In fact, he's going to catch Alpha, but the TP's not going anywhere, is it? A recall right back into the open. The pressure on for Vikaj, not close to his ult either.
You see Alpha's reaction. The second he clicked the button, it was a reaction click, and he goes, yeah, I'm dead.
I mean, he was dead anyway.
Vikaj 1v2. Looking for it
very,
all.
Very nice.
Perfect synergy.
Two couple of saviors here.
Together,
looking a little rough though.
With a multi-frag, it kind of feels like it shouldn't have been necessary. And the problem is, like, I think the player who's gone
a
to
little
go
greedy.
And collect
Yeah, they probably
gun
should have
wanted
double TP'd.
Doesn't have his ult, and the one who was about to defuse does. So they're now just holding it a little bit. They'll take their time to go retrieve, I'm guessing, an operator.
Yeah. Should be double off from that spot there where we saw it dropped. And nice work by Neki. And again, Neki and Fabian having to dig deep like that isn't really what you want to see in the Alpha space.
That was really good gun. One CT, one.
Yeah, greeted for the gun.
Got the weapon, his teammate did, but reality is that whole round seemed to be
still low damage has been pretty decent, so it could force them down to an eco. Because of the light armors again, they can actually tank the loss here.
And it got an
looks like something faster for FNATIC.
Well. So altogether, ult
well,
economy and credit economy damaged.
Is he purposely getting hit by the flash?
For FNATIC, now they have to build on those foundations.
Early Viper Spear.
Well, didn't happen.
It's already going to completely change the dynamic of this round. There is plenty to
it's
play.
nice though.
Seeker's still online from
it's something we spoke about at the beginning, right? You got two agents that want to go aggro, and you can set up someone early.
Past the smoke. How much further out does he go? A little bit wary that
Sky Dog used to just clear over towards here as well in case they took a timing.
Very much aware that somebody could be this close.
Dude, FNATIC in position as soon as they get contacted as fast.
It seems like he's so locked in.
Yeah, as soon as they heard the dog re-clear here, I think they worked it out as well.
Flash is coming. There should be no way out for Izzy. The stun, and actually he gets away.
It's the stun,
does he?
man. It just gives him a huge margin for error there. The wall not
whoa, he's actually out though.
Seekers hunting them down.
Dude, Bosa wanted to use his ult, but then he didn't want to block them from being able to run, and then he kind of was too late with it. Dude. Yeah, he's just solo played on his own. Guys, chaos. Dude, Vikaj looks great. Yeah, for sure need to save on this one. With a save, they're probably going to force get one judge. This is a nice goal from FNATIC. I felt like as soon as they heard the double flash, or as soon as they heard the dog clear here, I would imagine it's the double flash, they kind of realized exactly what was going on. They flashed and then flashed. Like, why would you use the second flash if you're not going aggro? So they know that they're setting someone up in this area, or they're like pushing out, and then they held this angle the whole time, so they kind of realized that someone was at least in this rectangle. And then obviously they got the early information here, so it should be weak. And they go over towards A. That's good call.
Chance to completely shatter the Eternal Fire economy.
In fact, was it even 3?
Vikaj cleared, yeah.
They used the convergence path and Viper.
Like autopilot with the tier 1. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you.
I was speaking about the previous with the orbital strike, so that's 4 ults in 2 rounds.
It is
burned up out of them for no success.
A lot of ultimates gone. And at this one, it felt very panicky. Like, obviously for Izzy, this whole round was
it looked rough for Izzy because he just got hit by everybody util.
They even put an orbital strike on top of him here.
Yeah, but dude, look at what the Neon does.
And then his teammates trying to react to almost help.
Neon was in that spot.
Yeah, he was just gone.
Well,
there you go. He managed to escape. Unfortunately, it didn't really change the round. And I think the fact that Vikaj does well, takes space, very aggressive. While you can see the spams were already there. The aggression was tailored.
They forced for that. It's a little rough.
To the plays that Eternal Fire are trying to make, and they're adapting fast.
Where did the Sky Flash go? Did the Sky Flash go left and they went right?
Shift. Even the attempt to dive in with the Waylay, which should normally be in and out quick as you like. Not even having to.
I wonder if you can saturate like over the top here and barrier. That'd be a lot better.
Don't even get a chance to prime the stun.
Kind of do what teams are doing on Corrode.
Again, singing the praises of Vikaj is just too easy. The guy is sensational, especially. I want to see him.
He didn't even use the flash on this. Oh, really? Okay, that was rough then.
Especially in this and the previous meta. Feels like it has a home on almost every map for Echo.
Waylay nerf version? Nah, not yet. It's pre-nerf. I imagine it's next week.
FNATIC certainly won't be crying over the credits lost. They are willing to throw themselves at this to ensure that Eternal Fire have as little as possible available for the next round. They're already in the spawn. Boxed in is Odd as he has to fight his way out, and the first one goes his way. That's all she
Okay, well,
wrote.
that was their all in. They got an eco now.
4-3, and FNATIC looking dominant now.
Yeah, they're looking very comfortable with what is being thrown at them. Like we saw it the last round with Izzy's position being very clearly telegraphed and forcing him back consistently.
Week
with
4
utility.
feedback. Week
and then
4.
In this one, the attempt
Wait,
to
that
double
late?
dive into mid. They are spamming into that utility, and there you go. Like, the reads on
Honestly,
what
that's probably good, so I guess it gives teams a heads up that this was going to happen, and then means that they don't spend all their time practicing for nothing.
Like
That's what everyone's using at the moment.
And, okay, sometimes they run out of time because of how much they do it, but if teams continue to push them, they're very good at sort of soaking up that pressure. And for Eternal Fire, we now need to see another level to the defensive side.
The
Because
team's going to play with the nerf Waylay. Some teams will just stick with the Waylay.
Go worse from here.
You just got to be a little
Yeah, I
smarter.
think that's fair.
They just took out the mechanic of
timeouts, but this is definitely the moment to put one through.
the
As you
death.
said, even when it was
Where you
FNATIC
put
on
like the
the
death
eco,
mark
they
on
had
them and go
such
back.
a
It just means
strong
that
chance
that
of
one
taking
mechanic
it.
is done. A little more set plays.
And since then, it's been nothing but dominance. Eternal Fire throwing their ults into the wind for little real reward out of it.
Does Riot
I can almost
inform
play
teams
it
of map
against
changes,
their hand.
agent changes?
How FNATIC
I
can
think
really
they
read what's
started
coming,
doing that.
and then
I don't know if it was
chance in
last
the
year
previous to play,
or this
a
year,
little bit more
but
aggressive. I
they've
still
started
like
giving
the
them a
idea,
heads up.
but
Before you
yeah,
wouldn't know
Crash
at all
just sat
until
there
like
saying
they
it's too
hit.
obvious.
Now they give
And that's
teams
a
a heads
problem.
up.
If FNATIC got those reads early
But I
on,
think
yes,
there
it's
wasn't
the
much
moment
heads
for a
up for
timeout,
this.
but it might not be the
But like
moment for course correction because
teams at
you don't
Santiago
have a
knew
lot to
about
work
the
with in this
Yoru,
round.
and like teams
Weaknesses
like as Santiago was going on, I
Judge
think
can
they told
play
teams about the
in the
Yoru
hands of
change.
Echo. Expect that to be in Izzy's hand, but maybe it's for good reason.
They
Nice
do know
shots to start, and both
they
are
do
the
know a
one
fair
that's
amount,
dealt
but I
with.
think the Waylay one, I don't think people knew about.
Judge up
Yeah,
close,
this
an
was a
old
nice
faithful.
little play.
And after that early aggression, it's an immediate
Calling from
rotation
FNATIC
back
looks
in the
nice
other
here, though.
direction, trying to put the stack onto
Keep an
the
eye on
A side,
Crash's
maybe
util.
expecting
See if you
their
can work out the
opponents
most
to
here.
react off the info they have. Tiger being sent out into the showers. Like, this is a desperate attempt to just find out anything they can.
One
but in the
hits
meantime,
a spamming
FNATIC
from
have
far
just
back.
stopped.
2.
They've paused. They've sent Crashies to maybe even try and commit the ruse.
Whoa,
Instead,
Seeker's
though,
on the
Seeker's
eco.
being expended.
Yeah,
This
they got to
should
speed
give
up
it a
on this one
decent
too. Goes
idea
over towards
as to
B.
where they're currently
Big
waiting,
judge
and
play.
with Echo in position with a charge. That's not the gun you
Damn,
want to rush
bruh.
into.
Crashies
That's why
has to
he
wait
has
for
it,
that
no
util to
intention
hit.
to move from that spot. Now with a rifle in hand. He's a thorn in the side, in the back perhaps of FNATIC, who've only got the Cavs left.
Bro,
That
back
could be
is
enough
still
if
looking
Echo
decent though.
wasn't blitzing
1
out to
upgrade,
take
2
him
upgrade,
down, and
probably
Eternal
got the
Fire,
3rd one.
After the timeout,
It was a nice little play
nice
from them.
low-by
I like the
round.
play on
You know,
short,
their
and then,
previous
I mean, the
aggression might
Seekers
have
felt a
been
little rough,
readable
but it's just
for
Judge,
FNATIC.
man.
They certainly seemed
Judge
to think
things.
it was. But this one, they hadn't got a Scooby-Doo what was going on. Very well handled by Eternal Fire. And you know the best part is that the Skydog sent down on A actually spots Izzy. And you realize if Izzy's here, and he was there at the start, you know, this site
go,
could be a
let's see
little
it.
lighter, and that sells the
Duelist has
roof
got
for
the
them to
off
run
out.
right into
We've got the
Echo.
attack judge out, even though we've got a lot of money.
Working the low by.
Back up for the ult.
Huge
Okay.
victory.
Well.
Who said that they've done well to deal with Izzy a lot so far. But this time he will be able to land the shot. A lot of space taken. A very committed push, and Izzy being given those isolated fights, this time not being run down, this time not crumbling to the utility. With a 2-man advantage.
Now what?
Oi,
nice shot, bro.
Izzy's just still going, giving him the freedom to fight. Well, only one man
Holy,
standing.
that's a
Neki will
convincing round as well. Gets their money
immediately
good.
close out this round. Lead taken
Dude,
back
lovely
by
shots on
Eternal
this.
Fire, and I don't know what was said in the pause. It definitely wasn't anything about slowing down, but it worked.
Yeah,
Clean is a nice round from him.
To look much better for that defensive
Dodge
side.
the Sky Flash as well.
Izzy with
It kind of looks
freedom,
like the
but
Sky
we
Flash
need to
doesn't go
see
deep
more
enough.
of this. The problem is FNATIC will start to play that more direct play, start to dump utility to push him off angles. You shouldn't be looking that upset. That was a great round.
One of you died, not good enough.
I want flawless. But Izzy,
Force him down to an
great round from him,
eco.
confidence builder.
Most
and
teams
now
would probably
something
try
for
and
FNATIC to
pop
be
the ult into
scared
the
of,
eco,
as
but
that
they still
ult
got
has
the
shown
hero
itself to
up.
be a terrifying
They're
foe
trying to get a
face
pick
off
and
against.
snowball.
Yeah, it seems like
Bonafire not going too aggro against the eco. This is still a little scary though.
With what's in play, this feels risky, but there's a second layer. Do they expect Duelist? They do. Expect him in the corner, but it doesn't seem to matter. He reacts quick enough.
Yeah, it's a nice shot, man. So the gun barrel.
Even still, Izzy is there to deal with. Back for more. Dodges an operator.
Oh, okay. Go on. It's unlucky. But he's going to hit it.
Finally, Kayak will grant him the release. It seemed like he was hunting for, but now there's another that needs to be found.
No, the team dog stun.
A 1 versus 3. He's turned it to 2, needs an instant headshot, and he's not going to get it.
I love that movement from Izzy.
This round,
that he just goes,
this round was nuts. I mean, Izzy's had back-to-back sick rounds.
Can't even get the op shot off. Audis was so well there, but Izzy stealing the show with these shots. You think you've got him cornered, boxed in under pressure, but pressure makes diamonds. And he is shining bright in these last few rounds with the op in his hand. 6-4, Eternal Fire fighting for another favored first half. And the
another set
side,
strat for FNATIC. They called the right site though, 2 here.
Being able to hone their skills even better than what we've seen when their opponents are pushing into them.
The amount of times that someone just pops it a little bit for a smoke and they get wrecked is
when you finally
zoning
get
them.
First, you go looking, you go trying to hunt them down.
Silent pop of the ult. That's sick. The instant walk after. It's like what people used to do with Phoenix ult. God, they're wrecking them again, man. The first half every single time for Eternal Fire, they just look way better.
The pause almost feels like it was bait. Like, yeah, mate, we're going to change up our game. No, we're not. We're doing this. We're running at you. We're putting pressure on you. We're fighting you in every corner. We're in positions you're never going to expect. I'm off Alpha yet, and Vekaj. A mountain to climb, but at least they found a little bit of footing.
Toxin screen down.
45 seconds, spike down, an op that you know is waiting around that corner now in the hands of
FNATIC
Izzy.
ever good at bind?
It's terrifying.
Yeah, you went around for 2023, I think.
Timing, the game sense from these guys battling through that Ascension system and here off merit.
Been a while though.
You can see it's not misplaced.
And 2024, I think, as well.
Almost locked in now for a loss at the half. The question is, will this rifle be carried through? I think Crashies is hoping that it is, so he can have at least something to play with, but it doesn't look like Eternal Fire giving any quarter. No mercy shown as 7-4 on the board. FNATIC, they really got a streak of rounds going. They got some momentum, but that has been shut down completely in the last few.
What is going on? Are these bots or are these just...
7-4. And you mentioned the sort of earning of spot, but the funny thing for me is that the guy 10 and 9, the guy standing, the guy performing, Izzy,
like
kind
bots,
of
yeah, maybe.
He's the one that's joined with Eternal Fire, was already on the roster in the tier 2. Of course, Sop has found another home. And while no surprise, 10 seconds into the round, we already have multiple deaths. Even another hand on that operator, but they're going back in the other direction. FNATIC trying to bait some of those
bots, yeah, it's Ardis bots, man. They're all saying bro.
While players on the other side have 7,000 credits.
Ardis forgot to view bot himself, and instead he's hit me with it.
Like the Neon Judge, he likes the Viper Judge.
Has he? Yeah, I was going to say, has he got a backup weapon? Oh my goodness! Boaster's just being, Echo was jumping in. He didn't even expect someone to be there, I think. Oh man, and into the pit he goes. Echo falls, but the cascade afterwards of players is going to easily deal with Vekaj. Crashies, he's caught, well, both Brimstones caught unaware, and now some info to play with. The Cabbage is on their way, finding both players, and Crashies knows that he has one player isolated, but no longer. They've crossed back. They've combined forces. The fusion dance on the side. The high roll.
Nice shot.
Separated for
very,
a moment,
very nice try on this one.
Dude,
8's crazy, man. Considering they lost pistol as well. 8 without pistol.
And the bounce back is very much underway.
What a pause. A pause taken. They went 5 rounds in a row. I don't know what Afro 5 said, but whatever it was impressive.
Prime ad shot.
They had a good first half in the last map. Let's see if they've got the stones to close this one out after the break.
Wingman World while
Wingman World, well, what?
We use Ard as soon as we talk about him. You guys are pretty bro-pilled right now.
Have a break. Have a Kit Kat.
Wingman
to
World
Ardis.
while wanting a well-won break. Let's go!
Dude, 50 months up to Ardis? Holy. I'm crazy. Just been ticking away. Chat, if you got a full screen and then you go over towards subscribe, you can check near the bottom. Maybe you have a free Prime sub. You get no ads for the next month, which will be a majority split one. Might have forgotten about it. You might be on YouTube. You get it free with your Amazon Prime. No ads. Support the channel. Check if you got it. And you say the same to me? Ardis? There's no way Ardis is sub to me. Actually, I mean, not 50 months though. Not 50. Klutzy, thank you so much as well. Thank you. I appreciate you doing that. Got Klutzy, Royal, Dre, Alicia as well. Thank you for the primes. Thank you. Storm as well. Thank you so much for that, mate. The Bezel Sparks.
Game still well and truly underway here as Eternal Fire lead 8-4, and a big factor of getting them back into
that's
this
pretty
is
legit,
those early
man.
fights. We saw it on the last
The
map, but here
34
it had a very
month
different
subs,
flair
that's
to
decent.
it from this man, Izzy.
Yeah, he was someone that, even though obviously the circumstances of him joining the team were
K23791 with the prime as well. Thanks so much, bro.
It's nice to have him in the league. Like, he's been
I'm saying,
someone
bro, all the time.
alongside Spear, who's
Amsterdam Kayak guy as well. Thank you. Sneaky as well. Thanks for the prime.
Bright sparks in that
Why was
Eternal
Ulf
Fire
kicked?
roster.
They didn't pay anyone, man.
In the league on another team. It feels like the best of both worlds because both of them are
So that'll do it.
fantastic duelists. I think we saw some of the
Mastic
best
as well,
of
the
Izzy in the
prime. Thank you
last
so
with
much. And
that
Neutronic as
Neon
well. Thank you.
on the defense, but they're definitely going to need him again on the attack side. That space taken alongside Fabian, who both of them have been fantastic, needs to be the same.
One way of looking at it. 2-1 on the pistols, 1-0 on this map, even though it doesn't look like it. It's a must-win pistol for FNATIC. Flash goes out, doesn't see anyone that can throw one over. Ooh. Oh, what the hell is that, bro? It was not on him. That's a little bit lucky. As soon as he starts moving, it hit.
That flame is being snuffed out at least in round number 1.
Cal, thank you so much for the prime as well. Thank you. That's Salty G and UB as well. Appreciate it, dude.
Not the players to question. He's managed to make it to the backside as well. Well, that's all he'll get.
Sorry. Has he not dead? He was reloading for half of that fight. This has now become a 1 versus 2 scenario.
Yeah, and it's pretty instant from him.
Oh, he's shift wall. Just outside of range?
Doesn't look like it.
Just outside of range.
So when we Ascension, can you explain the new tier 2 format? Mate, I got no idea. Oh, you're talking for just this year?
You're sat watching.
There's 4 slots,
and
they get a chance for stage 2 playoffs, basically.
I think Poster might have heard something, because now he starts.
So they'll join the 8 teams in playoffs, and there'll be 12 of them. A chance. They got to get top 2 to go to champs.
Is he here in this time? No. Neki's playing so far away, but there it is. There it is. The steps heard just as the shift keys pressed. That will be his death sentence.
It's
really good job
back-to-back nuts pistols from Alpha.
The second I saw Echo die, I thought this round is
3K
done.
into
No
a
question
3K.
about it. But Neki really managed to breathe some life back into that. 8.
I should have heard him. I think one of the people that were dead is back at him.
Correct me if I'm wrong, that is basically both pistols won.
Dude, look at this last shot. Oh, okay, well.
The first half as well, he just went diving in and killed everyone.
It just wasn't on his head.
He's been very good elsewhere, but getting both pistols for your squad,
Digiboy, thank you so much as well.
5 rounds, definitely not an ideal scenario, but it at least has given them an opportunity to climb back. And we've already seen it in the last map, like a 9-3. Well, curse, but it almost seemed like it was curse for Eternal Fire in the end. Now they have gone for a fairly hefty investment. Izzy out with the sniper in hand. Look on the other side. There are a few light
play considering you're 8-5 up.
But more importantly, even if he hits
I'm sure
anybody,
you need to go for this.
A chance for these pistols to catch him.
The freebie for Kayak.
This should be easy for Kayak, though, right? Okay, never mind.
Oh boy.
Yeah, now they know it's there.
I don't like that way.
Did they double? They go back for him?
I mean, you've got your 2 dive duelists in here.
Does he know that he hit the shot and now it'd be 1 shot, maybe?
Do you think
I don't know.
Fabian went, well, I did hit him.
Yeah, it could be.
So maybe you can kill him now? He's not hit for enough.
He's so heavily tagged. I mean, the space taken, the old Nats walk up by Echo. using the wall to get into this corner. It's something that you bet your ass Fnatic are very used to facing, but it looks like they'll give an opportunity. Classic up close, right click, dangerous, and he got 2 of them off. 1 missed, and that's why Venkaj is still alive. Otherwise, that could have been an opening pick. And all that damage, looks like they're looking to at least put pressure here. Oh, what a shot. They have a chance to take TP, but losing Fabian means commitment to the A site. A pick already under their belt to wrap around.
Jesus, imagine that goes the other way in 20 HP.
They will at least get a plant out of this.
Yeah, it's the extra credits. That's kind of what makes this worth it. It's that along with what damage.
Bit of rough signs for Fnatic as well.
Is kind of almost just
Molly, double Molly, not reaching.
Trying to make space, trying to play off angles, try and be weird, basically.
This triple LM? Nah, triple LM was only for kickoff.
Smoke's creating awkward angles there already.
This is 2 groups of 6, top 4 going to playoffs.
Holding onto the gun could be worth it, but he's stuck reloading. He's being chased down.
I mean, mate, you can just save. You still got the heavy armor. It's fine.
He's going to try and push him just later on. It will be the whole.
Actually worked out alright.
Actually, that's really not bad at all.
Yep, all in all, positive round. Good takeaways for Eternal Fire, but this is where they have to find those solutions. We've seen them try to play the snake in the grass. Again, it is Izzy to find those openings for the squad. They know he's coming in on an outlaw. I say I don't expect many light shields. Well, we're in game and see 3 still carry through. The judge makes sense.
Just a
it's
full
not really
bonus.
A favorable fight for an outlaw in any judge positions, but
it's the Molly that goes sight. They're sending it.
Oh, and crashes. It's 4 light shields, in fact.
This is being played as a bonus. There's no doubt about that. Most of it a decent start. Gives space to crashes, but it is just the trades. Quick rotation looking to come through.
What? Dude, how's he not killed him though? He's sliding forward. That's not even the agent being busted. He's just missed him.
This defusal, he knows eventually he's going to have to run, and Kayak's just holding the angle.
Hey, I mean, nicely done. He's got to hit that shot, bro. A forward slide? I would hope majority in chat hit that shot.
3 in a row on what looked like, again, a mountain to climb. Is now not much more than a molehill.
Yeah, very good job to climb back into this one.
You gotta hit
Kayak,
that.
I don't know how he gets away with that. And now knowing that Hook is clear, that guy can just sprint at that planter, taking him down. Risks, but measured ones. And you can see the frustration
know about
on the
that.
other
A straightforward
side
slide.
You
guys can hit a straightforward slide.
This their second timeout of the map, their last chance to search for answers. And Fnatic have been finding those answers on the server.
I would need an Odin.
Okay. A lot. So it's no surprise that they've got those protocols to fall back on. But seeing them think on their feet and keep pace with Eternal Fire while pushing them into the corner, they're back against the wall. It's worrying, it's concerning. But then I think a last map, you know, or last half, sorry, when Eternal Fire called this timeout, the game changed completely.
Yeah, they did manage to win 5 rounds in a row from that point, but it just seems like that second half is
Callan, thanks so much for the 30 moments. Thank you.
Looked like it was theirs to lose.
TP Panda as well, thank you, dude.
Map 2 is starting to feel a little bit more of the same. It's a weaker purchase, Fabian, with a Bucky in hand. And
okay, low buy so they can buy next.
They don't even have that many in terms
got
of
all advantage though.
The gap either, which that's more of my worry. Like there's
dude,
only
same
so
strat.
much you can do with the Seekers.
It failed. Well, failed so bad that it could work this time, or maybe they just thought that maybe Boaster shouldn't have got the kill.
Eternal Fire need to be focused.
Or they got all the weak guns, so it's one of their better ways of.
Buy in the next possible, but a lot to deal with here. They got past the George! And Kayak proves to be their executioner! He's not done yet either, dishing out death until Fabian
had so much time to reload earlier.
A little more needed and nothing else.
Nice love from him.
8-8 in a blink and you miss it. What in the world is that?
He's expressing himself.
All power to him.
Are we going to get to see his emote at the end?
Come to Papa, come to Papa.
Sure, man.
See, I'm going to be honest, of all the things I expected him to say, that wasn't it.
Yeah, honestly, I can back that as well.
It was a papa while doing that.
Well, that one's going to be immortalized.
Flash out hits nothing. 3-person stack.
3-person
stack becomes a 4-person stack. Big buy round.
Fnatic certainly feeling it for now. The streak of rounds maybe coming to an end as Eternal Fire take a commanding fight towards the back of the site. FNATIC stalling out in that defense, and Crashy's on the wraparounds, being completely
if they can keep
caught
this
off
clean
guard.
as well. Ooh,
What? How's he gotten that one? Well, that's the only pick that they
Did
have.
the range get
Damage is
upgraded
big
and I
here.
didn't notice?
Freebie.
Okay.
This
Careful,
is getting a bit
lads.
risky.
Careful.
Getting a bit shaky.
This round should be guaranteed. But a healthy
Reloading.
Kayak and a confident one. And they've got the credits that he can go for this, or he can go for the exits. And I think that might be where he's heading. Looking to try and cut them off as they look to.
Even just an extra here would be very nice.
Maybe expecting that a certain position
I'm not even
would
sure
be
they're going to
free,
expect it.
Be in a great position, but maybe just a little bit too late. That will be the lead reclaimed by Eternal Fire. Once again, FNATIC getting back into it, seeming a little bit more difficult than expected, but that fast pace taken again, like that's it. I think Fabian on these sort of entry rolls, just superb.
Yeah, in and out. And like it's Kayak's head, he's shaking it all about. Looking good for Eternal Fire. 9 rounds on the board. You'd be fuming.
Yeah, what happened to you guys in the break,
didn't
man?
get too much more costly.
Been permanent artist this
Looking
stream.
for double digits. Ult online for Fabian. Not seeing a direct play being set up here. It's going to be pressure put on towards B-Long.
You guys changed, man. Holy.
Deny that orb. The Alfier so close to his, but he's hunting it down towards the bathroom. And the AWP trained in on this position. That's a big problem if Echo gets curious.
There. Maybe expected.
I'm out of here.
They threw a snake bite down there as well. So
At
it's
one
something they had an
stage,
idea
Crashy
about,
uses
these aggressive
Util here.
positions being taken, and instead, Alfia's gonna man his post in heaven.
Skydog
instead.
for Skydog. Rotate goes in. Might get 4 again.
Still plenty of time for either side.
Yeah, with the
Info
Neon
sent
rotate
down
as
B.
well,
Look
they're
at
gonna
the
get 4.
rotation already from the defenders. 4 players going to be in this side of the map. Alfia looking for a timing, and he's found it, and that's a spike down.
Huge drop, and they flood in right afterwards. The ult not landing. Alpha side steps and takes the kill.
Do you like seeing a Sky again, man? Sky's pretty fun. This is one of those. What the? This is one of those where the dog comes out at just perfect timing and they're a little too late. No one close to hear it, so they can get 4 over towards sight. It helps when Alpha hits the shot, but this is down to Skies getting that info on the side.
A hard reset.
They get nothing out of it and nothing left in the bank.
The Sky meta, yeah, we can finally watch the minimap again.
Yeah, the expectation is that, but also again, I think Crash is the unsung hero of this round. That Tiger timing,
Win one, lose the next, force them down to an eco.
Or just before they go for the rotation,
They've been using
get into spot just
in
as the
ults and
play comes
ecos
through
though.
because of the info he found.
Blinded.
Even if Eternal Fire lose this is way closer than I thought it was going to be.
Posturing towards that A site. A shot landed by Alpha.
Oops.
Kayak on a double, and well, this
His
one
Kayak is just
falling
farming on
apart at the
defense
seams,
though.
but
He had
all the
4
rounds,
kills
I
maybe on
suppose,
attack, I think it
this
was.
one, Eternal Fire,
Now he's just wrecking him.
just a few pieces in this puzzle. It's only Audas left, Guardian in hand.
Brim ult? Yeah,
He
that's
does
what
have
I've been
himself a
saying, man.
shower,
They
so
use
it's not
they
like
use
he's
their ults like
completely out of the round.
the ecos of
Yeah,
Byron.
this should be very hard to find any value from this point. No need for FNATIC to overextend. Double the manpower, more than double when it comes to the weaponry in play. Flash online in 10. He's going early though. He's walked through the smoke, and well, that's an easy punish for Boaster.
There's no way out of this. Oh, that's hoping that maybe he can catch Soul with a fake plant, but there we go. FNATIC are going to claim the lead, get to double digits, and again after a
They gotta win this
massive
round,
deficit,
basically.
an 8-4
Can't afford
in the
another
first
eco.
half after a 5-round streak. They have brought things back once again. And honestly, a lot of it has been down to the resurgence of Kayak. Like, I feel like in the last 4 or 5 rounds, he's just been insane. Like the Judge multi-kill, retake in the last round, aggressive positioning in this one. This is the guy that, well, this is the guy that people pay to see.
I would love to hear from him why he thinks it was such a slow start in both maps now.
Warming up.
He's really found, but genuinely, it looks
Deep
like
smoke.
it. Like
They do one sky flash over towards B to make them think that they're hitting B, but then Crashies the sky flashes back and they got 4 here again. The problem with Eternal Fire is like 4-1 used to be so dominant, as in like 1-4 in sky meta, so that you could get hit by the sky flash, so it would cause fake info. They just don't want 4. I've never seen anyone here to get hit by it. And then they have like, they have the Viper for it.
Ladders have been on the wall. But FNATIC, they wait till the final moment. And
Just
they
4 on site again.
Down. Start at least. Will be that guy's
Holy.
Slip through, gets nothing
How?
for a while. He survives a long time. But when he's dropped, it's a disadvantage for FNATIC. It's an
That time is crazy.
He got one for free. Right out of there.
And he finds out the guy close.
Beat back, but he's still alive. This man living many lives.
He's gonna pop him, isn't he?
And now he knows right where that other player is. All the while, Crashies waiting for an opportunity, and it's about to be given, but the shot doesn't land. And Alpha has to do it all. A reload needed, surely. 1 bullet left. A shorty to work with, and as he swaps
very
weapons,
nice.
he finds himself
Winning the round with 4 here as well is pretty
double
impressive.
digits for Eternal Fire and
In
a very
Samsara, thank you so much for the
important
10
round
gifted. Thanks for doing that, dude. Appreciate
It's
it.
funny because
Chatting
Eternal
what to
Fire
do?
with the round, but I felt like the highlights
The
there
Duelist
came
spam
from
going?
Alfia.
Thank
Like,
you
it
for
just crazy
Olivia
stuff.
as well, thanks so much.
He manages an opener from above here, but then just the gaps running through the smoke, hitting a wall bang. It makes no sense, but solid trades
One enemy.
in the end. And Echo in that backline, safe pair of hands.
Do you see the way this guy kills people?
The thing is, with that round, I'm not even sure who he was talking about. It could be anyone.
I think he's talking about Echo, yeah. Because he was moving when he
Yeah,
shot.
I think it might be
was.
Echo.
Good chance he was. Good chance he was talking about Echo. Yeah.
That is nuts. Just walked straight down mid, eviscerated Vekaj, and then just walks out like nothing happens.
Yeah, it's, you see a Viper with a pit online in that position. It's usually terrifying, but
Big 1v1.
they didn't get a
Well,
chance
that's
to do anything.
an important
They kept
miss.
for later, but
Dude,
Eternal
look at
Fire,
Crashies is hunting
they'll flood
him.
in off that space. They know.
Oh!
What?
All right, don't go near Kaya. You show him a pixel and you no longer have a head. Back to a 4v4.
Crashies is here really early. Neon cleared all of this.
Viper's pit.
One just started
available
looking
for
behind
Echo.
now.
There you go. He has to leave his safety.
Nice shot. Seekers as well. Seekers,
Crashies
mate.
now taking space, but also could
You're
reveal the
mental if you
positions
don't
of the
put
remainder. And
Seekers.
Look how low Echo is in the corner. He's not going to survive. Caught by an operator. The remaining defenders of that spike surrounded. Well, nowhere left to go.
was
It's
that?
all
That's pretty good.
on to Neki. First comes easy, but he knows there's another
It's
up
nice,
above.
man. Crashies did good. We pretty much
locking
didn't see
them
most
down.
of it because there's just like a
Again,
little 1v1
FNATIC
over
will
towards it.
reclaim
At a
their
1v1, I'm pretty sure they missed the
Yeah,
op
listen,
shot or
your
something.
teammates in
And then he
Crash's
just
position,
followed the
they're
neon
either
as the neon
swinging
was
that
running the whole
dry,
time.
or they're
The
using
shot
their
from,
flash
is it
and
Kayak
sitting
that hit
maroon
this?
5
Was
as they run it
insane.
down, but he has the patience to sit behind that box, and that's even in the replay, man, disgusting. Oh, and he did. He popped the
popped
Viper's
the
pit.
pit.
That guy loses the pit. I thought it was an orb we caught.
No, he
what
ran
an
That's rough,
into.
man.
He ran into the pit.
Oh my goodness, the disrespect palpable. And right after hearing Crashy say, you see how this guy kills people,
Yeah.
and then he does that? Outrageous. 11 on the board.
Awesome
for
down to
FNATIC.
Nico. We said they couldn't do this. Should be 12.
Eternal Fire, you know, they have very much put some bumps in the road.
Might be a
They
similar
have made this
situation.
an
Sky Flash goes out over
uncomfortable
towards here,
journey
hits
for
no
FNATIC,
one.
A team that the majority of people out there.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
whether
full
they be
pass and stack
fans or
again.
Analysts on our desk, you would think that this is going to be FNATIC rolling, that it needs to be them rolling, but Eternal Fire, they have shown us that flair. This double duelist, the Sky, it's working wonders for them. For the final hurdle where they fell last time, it may be the same again.
Well, yeah.
Alpha
This
gets a
fight
kill, he gets
also
his ult, that's all.
absolutely sucks. And they just gave the rifle over to Izzy, by the way. And he is peaked and died immediately. No chance from here onwards unless the utility
Good
can do
discipline from
an
Alpha.
unfathomable amount of delay, which I'm going to go ahead and tell you, it can't. They are not in a position to really do anything from here. The same bite's already gone, and already players just waiting to get that defusal
Yeah,
done.
it's unlucky. they're going to watch this back and realize that they need to play a little differently against the Sky for sure. 2 goes for it. If FNATIC didn't get double pistol here though, I'm not sure they win this map.
We're gonna go on to VLRC. Oh, it was a 2-0 to FNATIC? Yeah, that was expected, but this game was anything but.
Obviously,
Eternal Fire definitely getting some wins though.
Yeah, it's gonna look the same.
Way better than I thought.
My goodness, Eternal Fire. They came out swinging. They brought them to overtime on map 1, but even that was underwhelming considering the fact they were 9-3 up.
Still doable.
For FNATIC to do this again, give them a chance.
Yeah, not looking as same thing again. Sky Flash hits no one. Here comes the rotate. 4 gonna be on site again.
But Vekaz,
Not this time.
he's the one to shut him down.
Oh.
Whether he was ready or whether he reacted, it's fine. They've got the sight and the plan to come through from Eternal Fire at least.
Well,
it's no one.
about to get a little bit more difficult.
Oh, it's a good reposition though. Yeah, this is nice from Izzy. Oh, great shot.
Eventually, Izzy strikes. A quick double.
Instantly moved into the area that got hit by the ult.
Very much possible, but maybe not without hitting shots like that. Izzy is left.
Very nice. It's a sick round from Izzy. Moved into the area that they hit and then kind of used their wall against them.
Solid util to back up the Duelist. Eternal Fire bring it to 1. OT in the last map, which they lost. Maybe this time they can take it to OT and bring the map home.
Yeah, Alpha was bloodthirsty there. He dropped out of heaven, started shooting his own teammate.
Double stunting with the Sky Dog, so. Okay, one last go at it for FNATIC. They get full buy, I'm pretty sure. They could have backup guns if they wanted as well. Look at this as well. They're not even hitting B. They're starting 4 here now.
As they push towards 12, one more round for this attacking side. Go get your gun out.
Uh-oh.
That could have been very risky. Kayak hiding in the
Whoa.
smoke. Oh. Echo gets away with it again. Such an annoying player to come up against. And they're not even planning to go in this direction.
He's made
As
it.
the luck smoke out.
He's just walking through utility. Like Althea,
What
I
the?
don't think he's seen him.
Nah, I didn't see him.
Any idea.
And he calls his team back.
Maybe, no, he's watching mid. He has no clue. Becca's just walked down to the open. Becca's got to be so confused. A second ago, you just saw him kill your teammate. And now Althea is the only point.
Oh, legged him.
That hit. Ordas is down to 5 HP, and he's trying to go through.
Oh, I kind of
The
thought that
risks
hit
he's
as well.
taken on this agent have been impressive. But can they do anything more? No, both to court, and the remaining 2 sectioned out.
Should consider it.
Pressing
Oh.
forward, just about gets away.
One more flash just came online. I don't think. Oh, I didn't think he'd
Insane.
get a chance to use it, but there it is. Popped a little too close. Oh,
That's unlucky.
Still able to
His
see.
flash didn't go far enough and he got
Takes
wrecked
that
by that.
kill for free. Alpha 1
Contact
against
swing
3
should be
with a
impossible for
chance here
Alpha.
to close out
Very,
the
very
map,
nice,
but
man.
no
Okay, 2
quarter
goes at it
given
into
by
nothing.
Eternal Fire.
And
12
considering the
to
buy
12,
rounds that we
it
saw,
will be
Eternal Fire
another
should be a little
overtime.
favored.
They bought themselves
Lost
a
double
bit
pistol, got
more
it to
rollback.
overtime.
It's a weird scenario to be in, because obviously when you get into this group stage, those initial games they're so important. But FNATIC, we've already mentioned, is the vitality up
The
next.
Lotus
It
would
is
be nice here, yeah.
A game that if they taste defeat here,
I agree.
it would be an insane matchup to potentially even put them 0-2.
Is
For
Eternal Fire good or
though,
FNATIC bad?
this
I think
is
it's a lot of
statement.
Eternal Fire
Like,
being
you come
good.
into a
Like the
group
Breeze,
where, well, it's
the
an
Breeze felt
utterly
like FNATIC being
stacked
bad.
group. If you're looking at the sort of like history,
This is
but
a bit
also
of
the teams that have been built,
Eternal
BBL,
Fire
Fnatic,
maybe
Vitality, GX, Pacific,
if
there's
they,
the ones in the group.
I mean,
There's no
if they won a pistol,
easy
they won
games.
this. So I don't want to flame them too much.
Blinded.
But at the same time, at the beginning of the day,
Dude, they're just
we
aimers,
heard
man.
Echo say that
I feel like FNATIC have been getting
BBL
out
might
aimed
be
a
number
lot.
1. But not only did they put themselves number 2, but also that they think FNATIC and Vitality are bad, which to come in on day 1 for you, that's a bold statement.
Oh, he saw both.
Yeah, only able to play in
What's
this
up?
league since 5 days after kickoff ended. He's already playing confident, speaking confident, but Neki and Fabi
Dude,
and
look at
Echo,
how
the
hard
man
that
we're
is,
talking
bro.
about.
Look at these double
All
duelists. What are you meant to do on
blink of an
site?
eye.
You're aiming at
FNATIC
one person, your crosshair's over
putting up
here,
one hell of a
2
fight.
people are
Look at
walking
that
out where
initial- oh, man, they
you
didn't
were
even pick
looking,
with the
and the
plans.
guy that you're looking
Now
at is
what do you
either a
do?
neon that's
How
just
do you fight
round the
back through
corner,
this
or a
without
waylay
Echo to
that's
just walk
refracted
in
back.
and dome
It's,
that, guys?
oh, it must be so frustrating.
It should be a near impossible feat. He's not even put his
This was
orb
actually
down.
the best example of a round of these two double duelists looking outrageous.
This roster was the replacement
You are
of
the
Chronicle.
initiators
There's a lot
now.
of things you can talk about the Chronicle has that many other players don't, but the main thing was the clutch gene.
Yeah.
Winning rounds when you needed them the most. Well, I would argue that the obvious one with that is overtime. And this guy is just flying. Like, you put him in these rounds, and that is where he seems to deliver his greatest hits.
What a lovely round this was. This was the best example I've seen so far of like why teams are going to be using these two agents.
Map point in Fnatic's favor, but again, a chance for a repeated scoreline, potentially 2 12-14 defeats. It'll be a real rough way to lose your
Look how nice
series.
it looks to be the second entry though.
Especially against
second
the
entry
team
looks like a sick position
the
these days.
reputation and legacy of Fnatic. To go home as the team that bested them in week 1, that set them off to a poor start in stage 1. But it would be a title to remember.
But also, when 4 teams make it out of the groups, if you beat Fnatic, maybe you beat
What about a Deadlock or a
Pacific,
Vice? A Vice is way more viable.
Them. You look at like a GX and
Deadlock's too situational.
to them. Like winning a game like this.
The reason why most teams would try and go for a Vice is because 2 bits of util that are like down already that can stop. Say you're a Deadlock or a Sage, you have to be in that area to stop it.
Can be the difference between you maybe even
Vice kind of works because you can have double chokes covered.
Like, as we always know, the later it gets for a team like GX, the better they are.
But why would you not just... Problem is,
or even teams that
does it
might
counter
not
it
have an
hard
opportunity
enough
necessarily to make it, just
to
going,
warrant
okay, well,
not playing it?
So it really does. Like, these early
It's
matches,
good
they're
on
at
defense.
5 weeks of
It's good on
groups,
defense and
you lose
attack.
a game like
And
this
we're
in
focused
OT,
mainly on defense.
it
We're
might
talking
end
like,
up
oh
being
yeah,
the
Vice
most
can have
painful
like
defeat of the whole
util
season.
on these 2 positions, so it should be pretty strong. Or like here and here, so it's pretty strong. You can stop the hits, but then you get over towards attack and you're useless.
Falling at the final
So,
hurdle. That was the theme of map
it's one of those.
They had them
The
on
Sentis
ropes,
just aren't in a
let
good
them
spot.
slip through, and now Fnatic
Like
may
it's
do it
pretty
yet
easy to
again.
just go like, oh, you just run a Sage
Steal this
chamber,
out from
whatever.
under
Mate, you're getting
Eternal
2
Fire.
rounds on attack.
This attack side, especially on Breeze, it was the main strength of Eternal Fire lay. It was direct hits. It was overwhelming
synergy of
Fnatic, but they spread in
These
the
3
default,
right now
at
is
least to start.
insane.
It seems like for now though, Fnatic have the right read.
A little better from
Again,
Eternal
I
Fire
think
though.
credit to Crashies. He's got so
had
much
a
info. Like,
A
he's
little
just
bit more
jiggled
pressure over
everything
towards B than
long. The
previously.
chance of
Same
you
thing though,
going
Skydog goes
B
out 4 pass
while
and
sending
stack.
no one B long is almost 0. He's also then just sent the dog out. And now they have 4 players on the A side. Like, Fnatic have the full read on this scenario because of Crash's utility.
They've won rounds of 4 here though.
Full blitz, Eternal Fire, overwhelming that defense by the looks of
Might
things.
do it
Izzy
again.
and Echo. They haven't called Kayak. The shot
It was a
though,
big
and
bait
it
for
will
that
be an
moment.
extension of
Yeah, it's
play.
devastating.
A flurry of frags as they break through the defense, and Crashies left alone. He has to go for it. I mean, why not?
Dude,
2
we can't even
flashes
hold
to work
sights with 4
To
people.
walk through the flames or
That's how busted it is.
run that clock down that little bit further. And he has got a 1v1 offered up close. Fabian, low HP. So much more to do after.
4A is
You only get
crazy.
the
I mean,
first.
I think that's the 4th
13
round, is it not?
13.
Where we've seen
The
4 on A
attack
and they
is
still
the
lose.
safe haven for Eternal Fire. And we'll run this OT one more time.
That has got to be a really infuriating round, because that is you having a full stack on the site because of the early info you got.
Yeah, I mean, they did nothing. Well, they did nothing wrong other than maybe they can fight better on site.
Like on the entries into the
It's like the
site.
2 lamps that isolate from the guy in
Slight win
sight.
from Kayak, but I think at that point, when you've already lost 3 teammates,
Problem is, it's double vision blocking it. What the?
Now hold on, the last
5 pass and call.
red
1's
by
going
Fnatic. They
TP, 2
found it
going TP.
predictable.
My
The play
double
out
smokes
aggression
go
was slightly
TP.
lower by. This time Eternal Fire, they're going for it right away. Double TP, and the rest playing towards A and back. This is an unusual round if ever you've seen it, but trying to
And
thrive in
Fnatic
chaos.
normally don't
They'll
fast
send Alpha
react,
back at
so
least, and now they're flanked
this kind of
completely
this
open
kind
on
of
the
stuff
side of
does work
Fnatic.
well
They
against them,
have to push and
because
press
normally
forward.
Fnatic would go back and
Thing is,
re-clear.
there's nothing really stopping them from doing that. Oddaz is the
But
only one here.
different meta,
Molly is
different
a
Fnatic.
weak attempt to slow them, as the site will be overtaken. And the attackers essentially swap sides with the defense.
I think they were hoping for a fight.
I want to say it's a hard retake,
Never
but
really
they just
came
have no
through,
space on
however.
site. It's
Have a
actually
lot
hard
of
for Fnatic to hold
positioning.
this. Well,
Not
that's
anymore
my
though.
fault.
Albeit springs into action.
Oi.
Nice shot from
Calm.
Ragash. Quick enough even while slowed. Now the
I would love to see
remaining
what
two
util they
defenders
use
have
spawn to get through the
tough
smoke.
ask ahead of them. A molly.
Oh, that's a lovely
Just
molly.
get it to half, but that's really all she wrote. Unless there's a catastrophic error from the Fnatic side,
Very
and
nice.
it's not going to be happening.
They use any util to get through
Clean
the smoke.
round again. It seems like the attack side is everything at this point. 14-13, a defensive round.
It's values with the prime. Appreciate the 24 months.
So frustrated despite getting himself a double on that entry. He's slapping himself in the head at the end.
Close.
Pretty clean double as well. But the trigger discipline from that, guys, that was crazy. Stunned up, it's hard to hit a spray.
Beautiful from
If you miss
Fnatic.
that first
They
shot,
reacted
you're in
well.
trouble. And he waits until he's got the kill
Fnatic's
shot
normal
lined
pro
up.
score is to go back
14-13.
re-clear.
Fnatic
So,
again with a chance
like
to
this.
close out the map and
Maybe
the
because
series.
of the 2 TPing, I'm not sure.
Leave Eternal Fire wondering what if even
Maybe
one
because
more
of the
pistol went our
comp
way.
they have. And they understand it.
Not seeing anything. This could be a false flag. Having early control, teleporting away. Fabian
Great shot.
putting in the pressure, and has already done
Slow down.
fantastic work.
Oh.
And he's going to just dive in. And his
Holy,
teammates look at
that's
the try
fair.
and put pressure on the other side of the map. He was meant to be
Dude,
the
it might be
ruse,
here for a
but
while.
The ruse has gone so well, they've started to
No one can
question
win
if that
defense.
could just be the take. Fabian again on the entries, and, well, the 1v4 for
out.
Crashies didn't go well. How about the 1v5?
Now he just pushed down B long to see if there was anyone there, and all of a sudden he's left alone. The snake in the grass in an end zone flawless this deep in the series, this deep in overtime as well. Eternal
Johnny,
Fire,
thanks so much
they're
for the
not
30
giving up
months,
on
mate.
this. And Fnatic, they're gonna have to fight back in another OT where the question remains, who will be the first one to take that defensive round?
Actually
So far,
hunted him down.
it's been nothing but attacker success when it comes to these OTs. And a lot of that has come down to the Waylay entries and how much success Alpha and Fabian are finding there.
Yeah, Alpha definitely the score leader, no doubt about that. 30 and 18. We've talked about
Making
him
it look like they're pushing.
picking up that Duelist. And at times, it almost feels like it's silly to put him on anything else. Until you watch him play a Vice and still drop 30. It seems like he's going to have to pull out a little bit
Bit
more.
bait, though.
It feels like that first defensive round might just be enough, but as we know in OT, anything you can do, I can do better. The response
Well, he was hoping they were
always there.
closer.
Fabian,
The
bit
thing
of
is, he just
trouble,
peaked
but the
so
counter-utility
early.
will hold them back
Like, the
for now.
best position they can be in is, like, here. They're not even that committed.
A little bit less effective on the dash.
Even that's
Give up
ambitious.
that line, at least one player will. Izzy luckily got around
Might
that
get
corner
3 on
just
side if the
before
Brim gets here
force of
early enough.
Fnatic swung, but now they're breaking through, and the neon wall allows them up close and personal with Fabian. Izzy to fall
Nice
as
round
well.
from Boaster.
Boaster on the
With a
double,
plant, he gets on.
and that should be it. Fnatic with a plant coming through any moment now. They give it to the Brim. No,
Oh.
no point playing for the orbital strike. They're just going to clean up, rifles in hand, and Echo.
Very,
The
very
star
nice.
of the show for so many Eternal Fire rounds, left with an impossible task. 15-14, another chance to close the series.
Yeah, it's just difficult.
This round it's over. I imagine Fnatic are just going to go for something mad.
A battle of the shorties,
Had you win a defense round, you just go aggro,
and then
I
just
think.
trading out on Dizzy. There wasn't really anywhere for him to go. Another opportunity for Fnatic, but it as said, it feels like
Could set up and up over
solves
towards the
these
Saints.
defensive side rounds is going to be the one to take the map
Yeah,
home.
they're going to go aggro.
I think Alpha's lack of operator almost feels like a part of it.
Oops.
He's so good on the defense with it, and well, for now at
Big
least,
1v1.
he's just gone through. He's diving, looking for Izzy, but it feels like
Hey,
yeah,
they get a
he
big
just
bit of
has to
util out of
escape.
him.
At least gets the stun out
Yeah,
of Izzy.
getting the stun out is a big win.
Fnatic a stack
And
up
then
towards
after
A.
that, they
had 4
re-clear
players
over
here, but
towards
got
long.
overrun completely.
Aggro,
Sitting back on
aggro,
the
so they can
site.
stack
So
3B.
aggression starts out their play towards short, and now the walk up on Bath. Izzy's been checking it back and forth, but he's given up the angle just as they walk through.
Great
Still
shot, dude.
finds
No
himself
trade
one.
on that as well. Just
Kayak
insta
and
backs
Alpha
away.
that he faced into, takes one and
Nice.
gets out with his life. That's
Theo,
a
thanks so much for the
huge
35 months.
advantage early
Thank you for
on
everything.
for the attackers. And it's already been a struggle for defensive rounds
What a
to be
two.
found.
There's moments for either
Oh.
side, the rush through, an angle not clear, but the trades again. Quick
Traded
enough.
from his own molly.
And
They know
Boaster
about
with a
it.
martyrdom at least makes it only down to 1 crash. He's definitely been seen. They know exactly where he is. Fabian makes sure that this goes no further, and Berlin's final boss looks to try and end this here and now, but 3 players waiting on the other side.
Very nice. Why we just keep on going, man. You can win a defense round.
Eternal Fire.
Garmos with the prime. Appreciate the 20 months.
A lot of map points up against
I like the idea.
Stage, but it doesn't seem to phase them.
And that's the impressive thing. We know about a team like FNATIC that they can go down and always bounce back. We've seen it a million times. And with as tenured a roster as you've got here, there is no surprise. But then you come up against this young, hungry Turkish squad. Some of their players only just allowed to step foot on our stage. And they lost the player that everybody hailed as their secret.
Trying something a little different. 4-person aggro.
Yeah,
Okay, they're going for the bait, but this time instead of the jump peek, the opposite's holding the angle.
Into this series with many chances to have closed it for
Frau,
themselves.
thank you
They
for the
might not
prime
have
as well.
had
Thank you for that.
map point here. I believe they did back
Dark
on
horse
Breeze.
player from each region.
And it's been narrow
Soft,
margins
probably,
that keep
for
FNATIC
Foot.
alive in this series. Yet alive,
Honestly,
they
maybe
are
Echo's
15 to 15.
the real one.
The attackers winning every round in overtime. Could this be where it changes as Izzy steps forward? Hasn't got a clean way out.
Unlucky
and the
time
orb
and
up
smokes
at
wrecked him.
just the wrong
Whoa.
time.
Whoa.
Beckett
Whoa.
with the opening.
Whoa.
And Fabian stands to take them all. A double. Stunned up, won't get more.
It's the
But
closest they got.
They make this possible. Perhaps the best defensive round we've seen in OT.
With an orb, that's an
It
orb.
could all come down to the position of Neki, tucked up close.
They still have time. Heal for Alpha, yeah. The superstar of Fabian, his counterpart, is gone. And Alpha gets his ult off the orb.
30 seconds left.
A chance to clear not only this corner, but the back of the site. He's going to try and hide it. He just avoided it.
Oh.
Nobody's checked.
Oh.
Neki still just sat here, and because of it, he gets one for free. Even still, though,
The TP, right?
he's still standing. Echo has just been waiting
Oh.
patiently, but he
The
needs
no
to find a
TP?
safe
He must have
place.
pushed.
10 seconds left.
Echo just waiting. He's going to try and sneak his way out.
Spike
Getting
planted.
down as quietly as he possibly can. Position not revealed. No idea from Crash.
Oh my, that's
Echo
close.
just
Well, there it is.
about.
This is the defense round.
33 HP, a little bit of luck. that will
Just
give
don't lose the
Eternal
round that you
Fire
keep
that
them winning.
chance, The first defensive round.
After the opening going against them as well, with Izzy dropped like that, they did so well to trade out. Fabian tucked in that corner, getting himself too. That was everything that they needed. Ardas at least trading himself out, and they think
The waylay?
it's
Yeah, I
open.
feel like people think it's a
Flashy
jet
even
dash
caught him,
sometimes.
but they just
Where like they
assumed
can't
his
check close
elbow
corners.
offside and maybe tucked in right after. Never did they imagine that he'd be that audacious.
That's the both.
He ran around the map,
most
yeah, he was here
impactful
so
kills in This
fast.
round came from FNATIC not clearing an angle.
Yep.
Alpha's trying something different. He's going to get a 1v1.
There, or that maybe they'd be panicking. And because of that, the Eternal Fire have, well, not even been gifted. They have taken the round, grasped at it, and now they just need to do the attack round. But as said, the second,
This is a lot different.
it seems
Skydog goes out. This
the
time
team
they're
managed
close
to
enough
get
to
the
hear it and
defensive
realize that
round.
they
That's where
cleared this.
things
So they
switch.
know
I
that there's
mentioned
only
in the
two
last,
here.
Alpha's
Honestly,
operator
with some of the rounds, they might think
was
there's
a
only
huge
one
part
here.
of their defense and hasn't been seen thus far. He now has it in this round.
Perhaps that's a sign of the desperation.
Alpha goes
of
deeper over
FNATIC
towards
right
his
now.
Sky
Again, a
Flash hits.
squad that
Mate, where's
would
Boss
give
to
them
go in the Sky
dominate.
Flash hit? Okay, to do smoke.
Eternal Fire, they've pulled no punches. This isn't a game of mistakes for FNATIC, with the exception of the previous round. There's been
Oh,
perseverance
it's incredibly
from Eternal Fire.
good molly.
They push into this side, overwhelming at least the front lines. Crashies was doing so well.
Dude, how's
holding
Boss
it
still
down, but
alive?
Drop. He did enough damage to make this favorable, and I'm surprised to see Echo stepping forward. That is a brave play, but the reward found.
That's big from him. Dude, we actually got it to a Lotus. Double pistol and FNATIC lost.
The final shot, it's 17
That was a fun map.
15. It's 1-1. Another map needed to
Our map.
separate the
Our
legacy of
4 minutes.
FNATIC from the up and